Hi everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Wednesday, August 7th, 2024. So, it's definitely a volatile market right now, and it does look like this was just a dead cat bounce. It's making some type of wave 4, but I'm leaving the door open that, maybe this is just a pullback, from this move here before they try higher. So the easiest way to do this is to figure out where the lines in the sand are. So from this low here down at the 51.18 to this top, this is fib retracements. I removed the 23, 38, or whatever they all are on it to 50%, and just gave, because we're already through those, and I gave you what's here. So you can see we closed right at the 62% retracement level. And if they break through that, then we're coming down to the 51.60 level. And this is really the line in the sand right here, because if the bears push it through it, then most likely we're coming down to this 51.18 level and going to be taking it out, because we're going to be in some type of wave 3 of 5 down. So it's going to be pretty important for the bears to get through this. For the bulls, they're really going to have to get themselves above the 53.26 level. And you can see once we started getting near the moving average here, the 50-day moving average, we started to see sellers step in. So they closed the gap here. That's a good thing. We still have some other gaps that are up here as well. So I'm staying open-minded. This is really the range right here that we need to keep an eye on. It's that if the bulls can get above here, then we're breaking out and we're going to be coming up somewhere up into the 54.31 level. If we come down and take this out, what we're going to have to do, well, actually I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to a 5-minute chart here to show you. So let's do the reverse now. Now we want to find out if we open up tomorrow, what is the line in the sand? So it's the same thing. It's on the upside. We're looking at the 52.80 up to the 53.03. This is really the last line in the sand right here. If they get above it, then assume that we're coming up to the 53 to 31 level, and most likely going to be making a run, probably somewhere up into these levels here, right around that 5,400 level. So I'm staying open-minded. It does look like just an ABC move. If that is the case, then if these lows get taken out, then we start looking at a move coming probably down into this 50.11 level. So the bulls are in trouble. We saw them give it a try today on the upside really for 2 days, but it was really an identical day where they spent the day pushing higher, and then really the last say hour and a half of trading was nothing but selling. So we were up, I think, somewhere in the 40, or I forget. Well, here's the low here, to 52.35. We are actually up almost 100 points from here. So this is from these lows to where we went, that's 100 points, and then we closed down 40. So these are massive swings, and when we get big swings, you want to use the volatility. You want to go into straddle trades and just forget about it. Just let it go. As long as, really with the straddle trade, what's going to hurt is if the market doesn't go anywhere. But when you're seeing 140-point moves up and down, I don't really think you have to worry about that. So we did, we actually lucked out because we had the IWM, the 203 puts, and the, I think, 205 calls, and we were able to cash out of the calls for a really decent profit. And I was just writing off the 203 puts that expired today, and we ended up going down, and we were able to get out basically at even with it. So it ended up being a good trade. And right now we're, like I said, we got to keep an eye on tomorrow. First line in the sand, bulls got to get through to 52.33. But really more important is going to be down at this 52.60 level. If they get above that, that's when we start looking at the fib retracements. But right now, just stay open-minded on it. I mean, I'm leaning on the downside. But this is a crazy market. We don't know who is, what is going to happen, and it's dirty pool that's being played. So this has been kind of the support right here. You can see we broke through it a little bit and then rallied back up, came down to this and pulled back up, and now we broke it. So what you're really going to want to do is wait and see when the if the bulls can take it, can break to the upside. But right now, it seems like there's a lot of uncertainty into this market. I personally think something like Friday. I'm finding it hard to see any reasons why anybody would want to hold over the weekend, just with the uncertainty that's everywhere right now. And that's one of the reasons why I've been doing these straddles, because I don't believe this uncertainty is going anywhere. It's probably only going to get it worse. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in a